Okay, in this segment we're going to start modifying the macro to see if we can edit it using ChatGPT to conform it to from the deficient one that I described to what I want. So step one is, does this worksheet have a macros list worksheet? When the macro runs, when the macro to list all the macros in the workbook runs, I want to check first if it has this worksheet, and if not, create it. So I have to modify the macro. If you recall, it just drops this list wherever it happens to be. So how do we do that? All right, let me just get rid of that, and we're going to go into, and this is the macro. So we're going to take this macro, and you start at the top with sub, list out macros used, down through the end sub. And I'm going to copy that. I'm coming over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to paste that in. But before I generate this, what I need to do is paste in my prompt.
You can see the total screen, but I'm just going to copy my prompt that I've already created. I'm going to come over here and drop in the prompt in front. So please revise the following list out macros used macro to first check if a worksheet named macros list exists. If not, create it. Then I just give it the entire code. So we're going to run that, and let's see what we get back.
So it's successfully, almost, there we go, it successfully created the macro, and if you were watching in here, it went ahead and added the macros list worksheet. So let's copy this code back over to the VBA editor, and all I'm going to do is highlight the entire code that was there and replace it with what I just got from ChatGPT. Okay, let's come back here, and I'm going to save this workbook. Now, if I run this, it should add a list here because there is no list. It should add a sheet because there is no sheet for macros list, and run this macro. So let's see what it does. There it is. So step one is done. It has now created a macros list worksheet and run the macro over here. So coming up in step two is, now I needed to make a table when it creates this list.